Hello everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the message for you today. It is a general message, so take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. If it doesn't, don't force it to fit. There are plenty of other wonderful readers here on YouTube that might resonate more with your vibe at this time. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I do use profanity, I talk about adult things, I don't sugarcoat my readings, and I certainly don't filter the messages as they're coming through. So if that is not your thing, or you have children around, or just don't appreciate that kind of a message, respectfully, I'm always giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, Sag, we are getting into your reading for 2020. The overall theme, we have What You Want Wants You. Sacred play with Angel Kaliel and Polychrome Jasper, and the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. The full moon in Aries is actually on October 1st of 2020. Okay, and we're going to pay particular attention to October because we do have two major arcana there. Okay, as I get into the months. Archangel Kaliel, if you're not familiar with him. Angel Kaliel is the guardian angel of truth and justice, maintaining fairness and order through karmic visions that are infiltrating the mind, based in fear, to bring light to your reality and what you need to do and what needs to be said. It is an unwavering courage to speak the truth at all times and for all reasons when you're called to do that. He helps break karmic cycles with that truth to help you move forward in your path and end cycles of heartbreak. Because what you want wants you. And as Kaliel as your guide, they're helping you manifest that. With the sacred spiral of life that you could see in that card, it really is beautiful. Everything comes back around. Nothing that is ever meant for you is truly lost, ever. And so, as we get into the overall tops and bottoms of the decks, we do have on the primary deck the Three of Cups and the back face with the World card. And underneath the World card, I peeked, and it was the Three of Swords. So we're ending cycles in heartbreak, because with the Three of Cups in that face, there is no one else, is just the way it's coming through. There is no one else. If you're questioning a relationship with someone that is maybe not in your life at this time, that you know that you're intrinsically connected to, and there's karma in the way, please understand, you are the only one that this person sees. The love is real, and the world is coming full circle in order to end cycles of heartbreak. If you are in a situation where you've been hindered from loving yourself and following your dreams, and it's been leaving you feeling stuck, stagnant, or wishing your life was different, that cycle is also coming to an end. Okay? You're able to follow your path truly and wholeheartedly this year. With the clarifying deck, we do have the Queen of Swords on top with the Three of Wands on the bottom. And underneath of that was the King of Cups. Okay. You may have someone with very deep emotions that is emotionally reserved, that is going to be traveling towards you, and just right now the current top of the deck that they're dealing with is a very cutthroat kind of person whose demons are out of control. Okay, so be aware of that if that is your scenario. If it's not, then this is about you unapologetically speaking your truth and moving forward. Okay, with Kaliel, this is your unapologetic truth moving forward, essentially leaving the dragon behind you. Okay, so I got two different messages coming through for different groups of people. Okay, take it how it resonates for you. But cycles that cause you pain are ending, and progress, forward movement, is happening because of your truth. Oh, I just heard someone's demons are eating them alive. Okay, so if you're dealing with outside parties outside of yourself, just know that their inner demons and their fears, this is the year of the ultimate manifestation of your fears. So whoever it is that's outside of your circumstance, just know that their demons, their fears are truly eating them alive right now. It's just the message that came in. Okay, moving into the months and starting with January. We have the Strength card clarified by the Six of Coin. And the energy that I'm getting off these cards, because anytime I get the Strength card in this deck, in that face, it's the heart space, the divine feminine within the self. It's like pulling a hairball out of the cat's mouth, right? Out of the lion's mouth. It's the ego. The lion it represents the ego that roars loudest and is blocking their whatever quote unquote hairball is in their throat, right? Whatever backed up bullshit is in there that's not being removed so that communication can be clear. Just know that the heart space is clearing communication at this time. Okay, in January, we're finding the strength with our truth to speak on our soul's behalf and start giving to ourselves, starting to walk away from the demons by all means necessary. Because you could see in the Six of Coins, the energy and vibe I'm getting off of it, you're like Inspector Gadget. If you got to pull something out of your ass and you need a miracle, like it's happening. Everything will fall into place with that truth, right? With the unclogging of the truth and allowing it to come out. The demons are being left behind. The world where the dragon is crumbling with it, and you're escaping, right? You're escaping karma, whatever that is. Okay, giving back to yourself, giving back to your heart space, and being put in a position where you can give to others, right? The truth is setting you free, and you're being put in a position where you can give to others. In February, we do have the Six of Wands with the Nine of Coin, and again, the Strength card. Okay, different Strength card in this deck. The Six of Wands in this face is a hard-fought victory. The truth, when I tell you it sets you free, it does. Even if it has gotten ugly, even if it has gotten hard, even if it has been painful, even if it's been a struggle, even if it's been a long stretch of living day to day or week to week or whatever it is, like those cycles that are hard on you, you've come out victorious over them come February. You have survived the storm. Okay, you have survived the storm. You have reclaimed your independence. You've reclaimed your abundance. You've reclaimed your life with this strength. You are comfortable in the fact that even your shadows, even your fears have served you to propel you forward, because the last thing we want is to ever have to actually face the manifestation of them. We don't want to ever see our fears come into existence. And so with the truth came victory, and you have reclaimed the beauty of the self. You have, and I'm just being drawn because there's two angels, right, in these cards. There's this angel with the black wings and the angel with the white wings, and this sort of truth that they're carrying. And it's understanding that your duality within, when you stand up for yourself and what you want, even if others don't like it, even if others look at you like you're dark for wanting to be self-secure, right? That you respect yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or says. Your truth is your truth, and you've been acting on that, and it has set you free. It has set you free, and that vibration continues as we move into March. We get the Eight of Swords in the back face with the Emperor. You have completely taken charge of your life and have chosen to release yourself from imprisonments of the mind. The Eight of Swords in the back face, that sword of truth is there. It is cutting free the restrictions that bind you. The eagle, Archangel Michael, is coming in with messages to help protect you as you continue to move forward, to help you stand in your power, to upgrade that sword of truth into what the Emperor is wielding. I mean, look at the sword he's got. That's freaking badass, right? So you have mastered, truly mastered your mind. You've mastered your mind. Come March, you are in your power, and you are the creator of your own life. You are calling shots. You are in your highest power. You're taking action when you need to take action. You're doing whatever you need to do and choosing in your highest good without fear in March. In April, we get the Page of Cups with the moon. In April, you may have a communication come in that is very heartfelt. I'm just getting really nervous, almost meek off the energy, very meek. And I think that the reason why it's so meek and the reason why it's so nervous is because there's a lot of things you don't know. There could be children involved, just the way the little teeny fairy looks on top of the dragon's head and with the page, because page can represent children. So children may be involved, okay? Otherwise, whoever this is might be dealing with a very old dragon, okay? Someone from their past or past lives that has consistently shadowed in their life, creating a lot of karma, okay? Because with the moon, there's a lot of illusion, there's a lot of secrets, okay? I'm not guided to say deception, okay? I don't feel like whoever is communicating with you is deceiving you. I don't think they could actually tell you the extent of all of the damage or all of the darkness that they've been enduring, which is why they're scared. I feel like whoever is coming forward to you in April is scared. And they're reaching out, and it's almost like it's almost a desperation, like a Hail Mary, like please. So just keep that in mind. Okay, just keep that in mind. In April, you're at the height of your energy so far this year, and someone is coming forward because they need help. They could have very strong Piscean energy in their chart, okay, with the Page of Cups, because he's got the fish there, and the moon card is technically a Pisces card. So be aware. This person may have been living in an illusion, living in a lie, trying to put on a front, trying to put on a facade for a very long time. They might be trying to escape the reality they're in because it is truly dark. And they can't tell you all of it when they do reach out to you. Okay. In May, we get the Five of Cups and the Six of Wands. Again, a victory. The Five of Cups in the back face. This is not crying over spilled milk. This is not crying over the past. This is moving forward with your Two of Cups, with love in your heart, and claiming victory. Claiming victory. So if you lost someone, they may be coming back in April. You may be welcoming them with open arms in May. Okay, just be aware there are dragons in this particular Six of Wands. And whoever they're escaping or letting go of, I'm just getting really, really, really dark, low vibrational energy. And I don't think you've heard the last of them. Okay. So you're claiming a victory, and you're helping whoever this is, I feel, fight back against whatever demons they were facing manifest in their life prior to this. Okay. As we move into June, we do have the Chariot card, Cancerian energy in the back face, moving forward on the divine path with these red wheels of trust. They're fearless. Okay, whenever I've been getting the message from this card, it's really a fearless trust in the divine. They have broken the chains. You can see the chains on the wheels have been released, and the Chariot is moving forward. It is full speed, and whatever was previously blocked is now unblocked. It comes clarified with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So someone has made a choice to leave the battle behind them. If you look at the background of this card, I've never really noticed it before. There's an army behind her. there's an army. And it's almost like if you come anywhere near me, like I'm not going down that way. It's almost like someone's choosing not to go down that way. It's just the way it wants to come out, not anything more than that. They don't want to go down that way. Okay, they're not going to die in battle, kind of thing. Like if their happiness is going to end, or they're going to sacrifice their life for someone, it's not going to be at the mercy of whatever those dragons were. With the 9 of Wands there, you could see how big that dragon is behind her. It's traditionally a wounded warrior card, being on your last hope or your last stretch. You know, it's having to take the final steps. And so someone is choosing to move forward, because I do not feel like they want to be incinerated by their dragons. They don't want their demons to eat them alive. Okay, they don't. And they're not going down that way. So I feel it's very empowering. It's actually really empowering, the choice that this person is making to move forward and break the chains that are restricting them. You or someone else, right? Take it as it resonates for you, especially in hindsight when you start watching this back. In July, we have the 6 of Cups, soulmate energy, with the 7 of Cups, and you can see the dragon is in the crystal ball, and there's this mist of a dragon coming out of it, and it's surrounding the crown. You may be dealing with someone who lost their soulmate, right? Whoever that dark dragon was, they've lost whatever they've had. Whatever they had has moved on. And they saw it coming. I feel like they saw it coming. I think what they feared appeared. And there's a lot of confusion around this energy. They don't know how they ended up alone. Okay, this energy does not know how they ended up alone. A lot of confusion. And it's almost as if they might, okay, so just be aware in July. This isn't meant to freak you out, because anybody that casts evil eye at you or evil intentions at you, if you know that you're protected by angels, if you know the divine has your back and you're solid in your beliefs, there's nothing this person can do. Anything they wish on you is going to be returned to them times 3 in the form of healing, right? They're going to reap what they sow. You can't put out negative energy and not have negative energy come back at you. I'm not feeling like there's anything you actually have to be worrying about. But whoever they are, it's almost like they're using their dragons, they're using their dark kind of inner magic or dark magic to kind of lure whatever this is back. But I think they know. I just think you know it's not going to happen. Okay, it's not going to happen. If someone left and it was a really bad situation, I don't think they would go back, and you don't have to fear that either. Okay, because what you fear appears too, so don't be afraid of that. Be extremely supportive of whoever it is that came back into your life. Okay. As we get into August, we have the Temperance card, which is your card, Sag, in the reverse, with the 5 of Cups. Now the 5 of Cups came out in the upright this time. So something is completely out of balance, and you're looking at things from a higher perspective, allowing your lion, your ego to remain intact. Because if you were fearing that whoever came back to you is going back to where they were, just know there was a lot of fear there. So calling in Angel Kaliel to help you speak your truth, whatever it is, to clear the third eye, the fog in the mind, the karmic visions of fear, bring them to light. Bring them to light for this person and for yourself. The 5 of Cups in this deck That's the traditional energy, right? Feeling like you're at a loss and feeling imbalanced because of it, feeling like you're at a loss. But the Five of Cups in this deck technically has a beautiful sun mandala behind her. Okay. Don't focus on the negatives. Focus on the bright side. Okay, focus on the bright side. Don't be afraid to call in your truth and speak whatever you need to, because it will always pay off in hindsight. Always. Always. The truth is the most powerful tool, the most powerful light magic that you have is the truth. So stick with it. Stick with the truth. Don't allow yourself to become imbalanced because someone is making you look at the negatives. You almost have to get a hold of your brain and say, no, I'm not going there. It's going to be okay. Stick with the program, right? Stick with the love and light program. As we get into September, we have the moon in the back face with the Page of Wands in the back face and conflict. So the moon card comes up again, but it is in the back face. Whatever this is, the truth, because in the front and upright, the moon is illusion and secret. So in the back face, this is the truth. Whatever the shadows of the moon were, they're being eclipsed out. Nurturing energy is coming in. There is a complete reinvention of the self. With the Five of Wands being there may be some serious battles over children with the Page of Wands. Okay, there may be serious battles over children that you're facing, particularly with family, because there's multiple people on this Five of Wands card. So the truth is bringing light and the elixir of life back into the situation. Everything is okay. You're going to come out of this stronger than you ever were before. It's just having to deal with the confrontation because it's not going anywhere. Okay. If the confrontation can't be avoided, then it has to be had. And the truth is the truth. And that is going to help you reinvent everything in your life to the better, right? To start moving forward and continue moving forward. It just might take some time. This is not the kind of thing, I'm just feeling this is not the kind of thing that goes away overnight. Okay, so be strong within yourself. Continue to hold strength within yourself in September. In October, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the back face and in the reverse with the Justice card. You could be dealing with a Libra or someone with strong Libra in their chart with the Justice present. This is someone who, because the Magician is on this card, the Magician of the deck is on this card, and the Magician in reverse is manipulative, trying to protect the wrong things, thinking about possibly moving back into that confrontational energy and keeping it around. And it does have to be disconnected. Okay, whatever that confrontational energy is, it does have to be cut off. I'm hearing severed. It might be a permanent severance. It could be a very temporary severance in order for things to heal over. But with the Justice card present, this is the truth, bringing balance to a situation because her hair is blue. The truth is the truth. She wears the truth on her crown, literally her crown chakra. And the light of the crown is coming through her eyes. She's got purple eyes. This is someone who is fearless, knowing that they are backed by the divine with their truth despite the storm clouds. And whatever it is that they want to protect, they're protecting their own selves with the truth too. And I feel like you might even be teaching that to others, right? It's the truth that's real. There's no reason to go back into energetically draining situations or people that are aggressive in their communication style or in their actions towards you. You are not being trampled on. Your energy is not being trampled on. I'm hearing divine protection. Okay, they're saying it over and over. So you have your angels with you. be aware of this. Everything is balancing out. Everything is balancing out in due time. Moving forward into November, we do have the Two of Cups in the back face with the Eight of Coin. With this combination, you absolutely could be getting married in secret. Okay, just know that, because the Eight of Coins in this particular deck, it's a cathedral, and it's being guarded by these gargoyles, like warding off evil, and they have the light of truth in their minds. So this is two individuals who are protected in their truth, moving forward in what could be making an effort towards a solid commitment, a solid future, walking through with trust that everything will be okay. The Two of Cups in the space does have the bright shining star above them. So this is the soul wish. This is, I'm just hearing like divine destiny, okay? Two people coming together, healing each other, and it's quite possibly in secret, especially if you're dealing with someone who's very confrontational, or very combative. It could be that soulmates in general, if it's not a partnership with like romantic interests, this could be you and soulmates working together to truly commit to a future. Okay. Despite everything that has gone down throughout the year, you and soulmates coming together in order to fully commit to a higher calling made manifest in the 3D. Okay. And as we get into December, we do get the Queen of Coin in the back face with the Four of Cups. Now, if this is a third party and this is not your energy, because I feel like for some of you, this is definitely not your energy. This is someone who is very money driven or money hungry, who is very selfish in the back face, who has completely missed an opportunity. Okay, with the Four of Cups, they completely missed an opportunity because they haven't cracked their program. They haven't come to the realization of how it is they were at a loss. And it was because of that energy, that manipulative energy, or that selfish energy. For others of you, and you could see the pentagram on the back of the throne, and the throne is very old, it's grown over, and you have protection at your back. Anything that was broken before, I feel like it's being restored. I feel like the creative energy is going to be coming in the spring. I think this is almost like a war that's behind you. Okay? Because you do have the hawk with you. And the hawk is a messenger. It's a messenger of truth, tangible communication, clear communication. And I think that all motives and intentions are on the table. And if they're not genuine, then they're not genuine. And if they are, they are. And anything that needs to be adjusted will be adjusted. You may be dealing with a delay in the manifestation of everything that you have hoped for, just because you've been dealing with so much tumultuous energy throughout the year, as far as like clearing past issues, clearing past karma. You're ridding everything that was damaged in the previous decade, so that moving forward, you're on a clean slate. Yeah, you're on a clean slate. That's what I'm hearing. You're moving into 2021 on a clean slate. If for whatever reason you were dealing with a counterpart or someone significant in your life that was doing things for the wrong reason, they're missing out moving forward. And that is on them. That is absolutely on them. Okay. And for some of you, not all of you, and I'm sorry guys, maybe some of you anticipate this and maybe some of you don't. I just had to pause the recording for a moment so that I could receive that message. For some of you, I was just drawn to the fact that this I guess we'll say robot, or this futuristic energy was holding that rose that was featured in the Five of Cups in May from a completely different deck. It's weird because it's the same exact rose and they're two different decks. You may be dealing with a funeral. Okay, some of you will be anticipating that, and some of you won't be. And if you're not anticipating it, there may be a lot of time that needs to be taken to just process the loss. Okay? Just be prepared. If you know that in advance and it ends up coming up in December, nothing happens by chance. Everything happens in divine time for a divine reason, and it's okay. Because you're being protected. If something was removed in a definitive way that either is, or, in a literal way or a metaphorical way, death, just be aware. It happened to protect you from whatever it was that was maybe causing so much confrontation prior. This is why the divine is telling me clear slate moving forward, because whatever the confrontation was, it might definitely be a permanent removal so that you do not have to deal with it ever again moving forward. Okay? Overall, Sag, for the year, you are completely ending cycles that were painful to your heart prior. You have filled up both of your cups and have asked the divine, can I fill up another cup to help give this love to other people, to help give this awareness to other people, this freedom to other people, this freeing of the mind, right? This freedom from fear. You're being called in truly as a teacher for someone or someone's, right? Many. You're being called to teach and lead by example, because your energy, especially at the beginning of the year with the double strength cards, the Emperor card, double Six of Wands, like you are truly in your power and you're helping other people with your ripple, with your truth, with Angel Kaliel helping you, because what you want wants you. And this is a year of it's a fiery climax. It's a fiery climax. There might be, it might be that you have left the storm of your previous version of self behind you, that you've created this new, beautiful, empowered version of truth, and it's rippling. And in order to clear the way forward, anything not in alignment is being incinerated. That fiery climax approaches with the full moon in Aries. Anything that is not in alignment, the universe is actually burning it out of your experience. It's transforming it into a completely different realm. It's not moving forward with you into 2021. I'm just hearing your angels have your back, the divine has your back, like 100% of the way. 100% of the way. I don't feel like you actually have anything to worry about. I think you might be tempted to lose your balance, but I think you already know what it was like to manifest from an unbalanced state, which is how you got to your power where you are in your own right, in your own energy. And it's benefiting you greatly. The fact that you can stay solid in that and not sway from that truth, it's clearing the path. This is the shift. This is a quick firestorm in order to have the rainbow, right? The rainbow after the storm, the beauty of the new dawn, the beauty of the new day, the beauty of the new life, the beautiful new beginning. Everything is falling into place for you. Everything. Allow the divine to remove whatever it needs to remove in the most effective and efficient way possible for you. Keep your power surrendered to the divine in trust of the truth that you're feeling and sensing and being able to speak it. And everything is working out. Everything. So, with that said, guys, if you do want to come back to this reading later, I do have a playlist specifically for Sagittarius on the channel. So you don't have to go skimming through all the videos that I post throughout the year in order to find it. You can go right to your Sagittarius playlist and find that and every other reading that I've done for you to date. Okay, and I hope that helps. If you want more from me just outside of what I do on YouTube, all the information in the description tells you where you can find me on Facebook, whether it's through the Ascension team or the Greater Holistic Community group or my Divine Rebel Readings business page. You can send me friend requests on Facebook. I post on a regular basis. I post daily messages as I'm guided, as they're coming through me. It doesn't matter if they're for you, for someone else, for the collective. I do as I'm guided always. So the messages are always there for you to reflect on and receive whenever you need them most. And until next time, Divine Rebel Racey signing off. Remember always to love each other. And most importantly, love yourself. Love wins. Take care.